2023 is shaping up to be a very busy year for game releases. Narrowing that down to 10 games wasn't easy, and there were some games that didn't make the cut in that previous video. With us now heading into March, and me feeling like those games just weren't enough, and also needing the editing practice, I thought I'd throw together another video of more games to look forward to this year. My name is Hawkins, and welcome back to the channel. So, let's just get straight into it. First on the list, and bearing in mind that these are in no particular order, we have Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. Set during the romance of the Three Kingdoms, Team Ninja have you exploring this lavish and fantastical world as a lone swordsman facing off against many monsters and demons. Now, I think this game looks absolutely fantastic, and as a massive fan of the Three Kingdoms era, I'm very much looking forward to playing this when I can. I'm just really hoping that Lu Bu and Redhair don't smash me in as hard as they did back in the Dynasty Warrior days. You won't have to wait long for Wo Long Fallen Dynasty as it launches on the 3rd of March, and if I can get this video out in time, that should probably mean it comes out very soon. It will be releasing on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, PS4, PS5 and PC. And for Game Pass users on the Xbox side, you'll be happy to know that it will be available day one on Game Pass, so lots to look forward to there. Next up we have Redfall, which is the upcoming first-person shooter game developed by Arcane Studios and being released by Bethesda. It's an open-world first-person shooter that is a mixture of single-player and cooperative modes. Basically, I get the feeling that it is Left 4 Dead but with vampires. It's set in the fictional town of Redfall, and you get to choose one of 4 unique characters in order to play through the game. So it looks entertaining. I think it could be really good fun. I think I'm going to need people to play it with if I am going to play it though, because like Left 4 Dead I didn't enjoy it unless I could get really a group of 4 people together. This is going to be an Xbox exclusive and will release on the Series X and S, and the developer direct on the 25th of January confirmed that the game will actually be launching on the 2nd of May this year. And at that point we'll be able to get our sleigh on and kill some vampires. Next up we have Diablo 4, and it's a game that I've been waiting for quite a while, and I am really looking forward to getting my hands on it. Yes, I'm a bit disappointed that it's going to require an internet connection to play at all times, but that's the way things happen these days, isn't it? Plus, I'm not overly happy with microtransactions being in Diablo, but at least it's only for cosmetics, right? But gameplay wise, I'm expecting more of what I love. Loot, loot, and more loot. Just going to explore Sanctuary, creeping about as a rogue, and killing everything, and leveling myself up, and finding lots and lots of shiny loot, because that's what I love about the Diablo series. I'm always wanting to grind out more loot. So the game is going to be coming out on June the 6th this year and will be available on PlayStation 4 and 5, PC, Xbox One, Series X and Series S. Not sure much else really needs to be said at this point about Diablo. It pretty much sells itself these days, doesn't it? Next up we have one that I am equally as excited as nervous about. Assassin's Creed Mirage is a game that I really hope I can enjoy. I love the older Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed 1 is still one of my favourite games of all time. I loved playing as Altair and running around and just killing everyone and getting into huge humongous sword fights. I very much enjoyed the Ezio trilogy. And then from that point on, I felt the franchise just started going downhill, and I will admit I did go back and play Origins. I really enjoyed Origins in the end. I then tried to go straight into playing Odyssey, and I just gave up. I couldn't deal with the sheer scope of Odyssey after going and playing Origins and then jumping straight in. I did try to go back and play Odyssey, and I swear I got like 80 hours into playing the thing, and I then was like, I am spending most of my time travelling around in my ship. Now, I don't normally hate travelling around in the ships, but by God, did I begin to really get bored of playing Odyssey. So Mirage coming out and them saying that they are going back to their older roots has me really excited, but at the same time very, very, very nervous, because I never even bothered playing Valhalla because it just wasn't Assassin's Creed to me. So yeah, the trailer has me thinking that they have got the right idea. Everything they're saying about going back to the roots of Assassin's Creed with the storyline and stuff has me excited. I just really hope they do it right. So Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be releasing on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and is scheduled for release in 2023. Let's just hope they do it right. So, if you're an Expanse fan like I am, then you'll be excited with the next one, is the Telltale series Expanse game. And I'm really looking forward to this. The Expanse is a show that I absolutely love, and Kamina Drummer is one of my favourite characters in the Expanse show, and the fact that Kara G is back to voice drummer in this game has me super happy as well. So it is set before the actual TV show as well, so it gets to flesh out a little bit more of Drummer's background, and I'm totally on board with that. And living as a belter on a ship, doing things that belters do. So yeah, what else can I ask for from an Expanse game short of actually giving me a full game of the Expanse and allowing me to go through the rings and discover all the stuff to do with the proto-molecule? Having a prequel game where I get to play as Drummer is up there, definitely. The game is still scheduled to come out in 2023 and will be available on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Series X and S and PC. So until then, Beltalo does, we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully the release date will come soon. Alright, so here's a blast from the past for all of you folk around my age. Flashback is returning after 30 years away with Flashback 2, and I cannot wait. Flashback was one of my favourite games when I was a kid, and I can't wait to get my hands on a sequel and see what they're doing with it. Aside from that, there's really not much else to tell about this game. I know that it was delayed until 2023 so that they could work on it more, and I'm fine with that. It looks like it's going to be released across all the standard platforms again. So yeah, not much to say about this one, but I can't wait for another Flashback. I loved the first one. Next up is none other than Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. The direct sequel to 2018's Spider-Man, which was an absolute hit, and then it's also going to be following on the storyline set up in The City That Never Sleeps and also Miles Morales. In the trailer we get our first reveal of Venom, and that's also got me super happy and excited. I can't wait to see where they go with this storyline. The details of the game are very slim on the ground. There was recently an apparently leaked advert in Australia that apparently showed off a little bit more, but I won't go into details about that. It is out there, you can Google and have a gander for yourselves. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for this game to come out. It is a PlayStation 5 exclusive and is scheduled to drop hopefully in the fall of 2023. So yeah, let's just keep waiting before we can go off on our web-slinging adventures again. The Final Fantasy series is probably one of my favourite franchises of all time. I absolutely adore the ones that I played from my past, while having not really enjoyed the most recent ones that have come out. Now, Final Fantasy 16 I'm hoping is going to buck that trend, because everything I've seen and read about it so far has me excited. I love the way it looks, I love the medieval theme, I really enjoy the way the summons look, and chocobos. It's got everything a growing boy needs for a Final Fantasy game. It looks fantastic. I just really do hope that it is as good as it looks, because I don't really want to be disappointed again. But at least no matter how 16 is received, I'll always have the older Final Fantasies to play that I know I absolutely adore. Now, Final Fantasy XVI is supposed to be released on June the 22nd of 2023 and will be a timed PlayStation exclusive at release. So how long it will take to come to anything else, who knows? Okay, the next one we have is the Resident Evil 4 remake, the upcoming survival horror game that was originally released in 2005 and is now going to be given a massive touch-up and expanded on inside the game, which I'm really looking forward to. The last couple of remakes of games that I've played have actually done a really good job of keeping the core of the game intact while also expanding on some of the things that were kind of missing from the original release, and Resident Evil 4 is probably making to do something similar. So yeah, I don't really think there's much else needing to be said about Resident Evil 4 other than it's going to be coming out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, will be on Xbox Series X and S, and is due to drop on March the 24th, 2023, and yeah, try not to get chainsawed into tiny little pieces. Okay, on to the last one on the list, and bear in mind that these are not done in any particular order, is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The online-only action-adventure open-world game where you travel around Metropolis and try to save members of the Justice League from their brainwashing at the hands of Brainiac. Yep, I'm pretty sure we've all read this story in comic books before, but yeah, I'm looking forward to actually playing as it. The choice of having between Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, or King Shark. I'm going to be King Shark. I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's just, I'm going to be gutted when Batman shows up and I realise that it's the last time that I'm going to hear the late great Kevin Conroy voice Batman. I'm not going to lie, may shed a tear at that point. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be fun. Kill the Justice League is due to come out on May the 26th, 2023, and will be available on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. And there we go! Another 10 games to look forward to in 2023. It's going to be a busy year, I think. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you very much, and if you haven't already, please do think about subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on the video, as it does help me decide what I want to do. For now, my current plans are to just keep an eye on Starfield and see if this rumoured showcase is ever going to drop, so that we can actually look at more of what's coming with Starfield, because that is probably my #1 most excited game for this year. But yeah, until the next video, take care.